Hi and welcome to the MRTV Daily News, your quick roundup of everything that's important in VR and AR today. And today's headlines for the 29th of August 2018 are: Acer introduces a new Windows mixed reality headset, the Ojo 500. Yes. Then Firewall Zero Hour review. It is friggin' awesome. Then Bow to Blood review. It is pretty awesome too. Then this weekend will be the big Pimax 8K Showdown in Berlin, and I'm going to report from there to you. All of this goodness is coming up. Hi and welcome to MRTV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here and if you're just as excited about VR and AR as me, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so don't miss anything. Yes, hi and welcome here to the MRTV Daily News on the 29th of August 2018. And now if you love this channel and if you would like to support it, then you can do so by sending over a super chat. Of course, I'm going to read it out in this show or at the end of this show, and that will be pretty awesome. So, hi everyone. Hi Lightbringer. Hi Janred. Hi Yasin. Hi Super Heavy Metal Demon. Hi Crunchy. Hi Proud Dog. Great. So good to have you here. And also you, Jamek Madey. Awesome to have you here as well. Now let's start with the news today. And let's start with the first topic here. And the first topic is that Acer on the IFA in Berlin, on the IFA exhibition in Berlin, they have introduced a new Windows mixed reality headset, the Ojo 500. And it's written Ojo 500, but it's being pronounced as Ojo 500. And they might have some interesting marketing reasons for that pronunciation mismatch. Well, they will know better. Anyways, what is interesting about the Acer Windows Mixed, the Ojo 500 Windows Mixed Reality headset? Well, it's a huge step up from their first mixed reality headset. It has earphones. Great. This is integrated audio. It does have integrated audio, and also it has an IPD adjustment, manual IPD adjustment, just as the Samsung Odyssey. So finally we have a second Windows mixed reality option with an IPD adjustment, which is pretty fantastic. Then also it is you can easily clean it because you can now take off the lens section and simply clean it easily, which is great. And you still have the flip up display. So you have something that is very close to the Samsung Odyssey, but you have it as flip up, which is incredible. Let's have a look at the trailer of the Acer Ojo 500. Enjoy.
Introducing the Acer Ojo 500, the next generation of Windows mixed reality technology. With a hard strap, the weight balances evenly, so you can move around as much as you like without it slipping out of place. Bring the sound straight to your ears with patented sound pipe technology. You don't need to bother with extra headphones. Even better, you're still aware of your real surroundings. The padding is like a comfortable pillow all around your head. It also guides the lens into position and keeps it there even when you flip it up. Storing and cleaning the lens is really convenient. Just take it off. What's your interpupillary distance? No idea what that is? Don't worry. It's easy to find out with an Android app. It does your work for you and makes sure you'll see everything clearly. The Ojo 500 has two straps. Here's the soft version. Just like the hard strap, it's easy to adjust, remove, and clean. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. Use Steam VR to play thousands of games. There's no long, complicated setup requiring lots of space and equipment. If you're preparing for a trip to the virtual world, just pack the Acer Ojo 500, the only device you'll need.
Yeah, that's the Ojo 500. What do you guys think about it? Please do let me know in the comment section or in the chat. I do think this looks really good. It's going to sell for $399, and this might be a very interesting options for arcades because you can easily clean it, right? You have IPD adjustment. And yeah, because it's Windows mixed reality, you don't have to set up base stations, or for people who need to bring this to places, to their customers. It looks pretty nice, and I'm very much looking forward to try it out. I really hope that I can try it out tomorrow, because tomorrow I have an appointment with Acer in Berlin. So tomorrow morning I'm actually going to go to Berlin for you guys to check out the Star VR 1, and hopefully they can also show me the Ojo 500, and I'm definitely going to ask why they write it with a J. If it was Spanish, it would be pronounced as Ojo, right? Well, my Spanish is not very good. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to meet Acer and definitely going to ask them about the Ojo 500. What do you guys think about it? I will definitely ask if they're going to release this one in Europe. Lightbringer, I will ask all the questions. All right, good. Let's go to the next topic here now. And the next topic is Firewall. Firewall Zero Hour is out now for the PSVR, and I've played it yesterday night. After it came out, I played it for 2 hours with 7 other people online, and you know what? This game is friggin' awesome. You need to get this game if you have the PSVR and if you have the aim controller. It is fantastic. I had so much fun, and all the 7 other people that I played this with also had incredibly amounts of fun, if I can say so. So it is a tactical shooter, 4 against 4. One team is defending and the other team is attacking. The defending team needs to defend a laptop, and the attacking team, you might have guessed it, needs to get to this laptop. And yeah, this happens on maps, on a few maps, which are all very cool. And it is just so much fun. It is just incredible, really. So, you know what, guys? The hype is real. Yes, the hype is real, and this is the game to get now if you own the PSVR. Now, what does Upload think? Upload thinks the tactical VR shooter we've been waiting for. Yes, positives, incredibly satisfying gun mechanics, excellent team-based objectives and gameplay. Totally agree to this one. Tons of unlockables. Fantastic map variety. Yes, and for the negatives, only one real game mode. This part I can totally agree to Upload VR. It's only one game mode. It's about getting this laptop or defending it. I believe they should come up with a few more game modes, because I hope that this is not going to get old too fast. Well, I just played it for 2 hours now, and I want more, no question about it. But on the very long run, I'd be happy if there were some more modes. Lots of downtime and loading screens, agreed. This could be better. And the experience and currency gain needs balancing. Yeah, for that part, I don't really have an opinion yet, because I'm just 2 hours into the game. And they give it a 9 out of 10. Amazing. Totally agreed. So, yes. Exactly. You should absolutely get the game. They give it a 9 out of 10, and I would agree with that assessment. It's a fantastic game. If you have a PSVR, get it. If you don't have a PSVR, you should probably get it too, and the PSVR, because together with the aim controller, it's so immersive. I love the aim controller. Still hands down my favorite VR controller in terms of gun controllers, so definitely check it out. Yeah, so let's go to the next topic here. And we have another game that came out yesterday, Bow to Blood. Unfortunately, they chose a really bad launch date. Well, because it launched together with Firewall. But anyways, Upload thinks that's PSVR's next sleeper hit, maybe here. And, well, what is it about? Well, it's about you are on this floating ship that you have to steer, and there's also lots of combat. And why don't we simply have a look at the trailer? Here is Bow to Blood for the PSVR.
Welcome to the Bow to Blood arena. 7 other captains have been chosen as well, but only one can be named champion. Let the games begin!
So that was the Bow to Blood trailer, and let's have a look at the upload review. I have not played the game myself. I was busy playing Firewall, like so many of you, I think, but it seems to be good. So positives: deceptively strategic relationship system lends weight to every action. Then frantic micromanagement enriches gameplay. Bold, vibrant world with hours of content to explore. All right. Negatives: base combat is underwhelming, somewhat awkward navigation, and could make better use of VR. All right. All right. So let's scroll down to what they have to say, and they say 8 out of 10. Great. So really, that was kind of surprising for me when I was looking just at the trailer. I don't know. I didn't like the trailer so much. Anyways, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn about Bow to Blood, and not all of it's to love. But what does work elevates the game to soar with all the majesty of its battle-hardened ships. This is a deliciously strategic bit of randomized arena battling that might not make the most compelling case for VR itself, but stands as a thrill to play on its own right. All right, sounds good, right? If I were to make a bet on what might be one of PSVR's most beloved sleeper hits in a few years, I'd be this. It'd be this. All right, so probably Bow to Blood is something for you. After you've played that Firewall Zero Hour, though. That's really good. Okay. All right, guys. You're still talking about the Acer, yeah, about the Ojo. Right. Going to ask all the questions tomorrow, guys, when I meet the Acer people. All right, let's go to the next topic here. The next topic is Titan Arena is a massive VR boss battler from the ex-God of War devs. All right. Arena battler in VR with huge mechs. Looks nice, right? I mean, this picture. But you know what? Why don't we have a look at the trailer first? Titan Arena for Vive, Rift, and Windows Mixed Reality. Here it is. So that is Titan Arena, and it does look quite polished and quite nice already. What do you guys think about Titan Arena? Do let me know in the comment section or in the live chat. And well, the interesting part is this has been done by the makers of God of War. And you know, God of War is a pretty good game. Anyways, there's a Kickstarter that the developers have started, and Lightbound is turning to Kickstarter in hopes of adding 2 new bosses and 3 new weapons. The studio is looking to raise $30,000 via crowdfunding by the end of September and has raised $2,384 at the time of writing. Backer rewards include $17 for a digital copy of the game, estimated to arrive April of next year, ranging all the way up to a limited $350 tier, which will net you one of 10 4-inch Titan statuses and more goodies. Yes, if the Kickstarter is successful, you can expect to see Titan Arena land on Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and Windows VR headsets next year. No word on PSVR release just yet. So, if you want, you can, if that looks interesting and if you want more content in the future, then you can support Titan Arena on their Kickstarter. So that is something interesting. And Crunchy says, it looks cool, like Shadow of Colossus. Exactly. Exactly, and that's also what Jamie Feltham writes here, the writer of Upload. He says, ever thought that Shadow of Colossus would be really cool in VR? Exactly. We certainly have, and it looks like 2 ex-God of War devs have too. Nice. Yeah, it looks like it could be really neat, says Onikazi. Right. Good. So that is Titan Arena. All right, let's go to the next and last topic here. And now we're going to talk about the Pimax 8K. This weekend, the coming weekend, is going to be a very important weekend for Pimax and for the Pimax 8K. And some on the Pimax forum have already said that this is the big Pimax 8K showdown. So what is going to happen in Berlin, in the German capital, this weekend? Well, Pimax is going to hold a backer meetup and actually also a tester meetup. So what's going to happen on this meetup that is open to all the backers of the Pimax 8K? Well, backers who are in the area or who would like to go to Berlin and travel to Berlin, they will have the chance to check out the Pimax 8K M2 themselves. So what is the Pimax 8K M2? Well, it is the latest stage hardware of the Pimax 8K. So as you know, there has been the Pimax 8K M1 tests where like 10 testers, me being one of them, received the latest prototype at that moment called the Pimax 8K M1. We tested it and they have improved the Pimax 8K M1 based on us tester feedback and the 8K M2. Thank you so much, Yasin. Thank you so much for your contribution. I'm going to read out your chat later. Based on these feedbacks, the Pimax 8K M2 has been made, right? So this is their latest model. This is the latest model, and they make these backer meetups now. They say the purpose is for the backers to find out if they think that this 8K M2 unit is already good enough to receive for them. So if yes, then they can opt in. They can opt in to have this unit being sent to them already. All right, so that's what's going to happen. And this Friday, actually, there's a tester meetup, which is for testers only. And there's going to be 3 testers. It's going to be me. I'm going to travel to Berlin tomorrow, as you know. There's going to be Voodoo, who's another German tester, and Sweeviver. So us 3, we're going to go to Berlin and we're going to check out the Pimax 8K M2 device. And yeah, so that's going to be, of course, really, really interesting. Yeah, so let me tell you my opinion, right? Because even though I'm under NDA for reviewing the Pimax 8K M1, I still have my own opinion and I'm free to tell you guys about my personal opinion. So in my personal opinion, I don't think that these backer meetups are a good idea. And why would I say so? Well, I think in my opinion, Pimax says that the purpose is to allow the backers to find out if they think the Pimax 8K M2 is good enough for them to receive it. Anyways, actually, those backers, they might come from far away and then they will only have like 5 to 10 minutes to test out the Pimax 8K M2 and play Beat Saber. So in this short time, it is truly tough to make this kind of decision if they can play this game. Yes, if they want the Pimax, if they think the Pimax 8K M2 is good enough now already, yes or no. Then all these backers who check out the device, they don't have NDAs, so they can tell the world about their impressions of this 5 to 10 minutes test, right? So I'm telling you what's going to happen. There's going to be people who are going to hate on the device, and there's going to be people who are super impressed by the device. I think that's what you're going to get. And based on these impressions, all the other backers who don't have the chance to travel to Berlin because it's too far away, they must make their decision if they want that early M2, if they want this device, yes or no. And I simply think that is not a smart idea. I really don't think it's a smart idea, because in these 5 to 10 minutes you really cannot make up your mind, especially if you cannot play the games that you actually want to play, but you're limited to play some games that, yeah, show off the best of the device. You really want to have like yeah, in-depth knowledge of the device. Now, in my opinion, what they should do is the following. In my opinion, they should simply send out this M2 device to their trusted testers and yeah, to the testers of the device, and you know what, simply let us review it and let us tell all the backers what we think and if we think this is a device that people could want now already or not. But don't make this kind of circus, in my opinion. It's going to, I really honestly think that this is going to be quite chaotic, and that we're going to have all kind of stuff, all kind of hate on the one end of the spectrum and love on the other spectrum. But I don't think we're going to get like really clear and good yeah, objective reviews that can tell backers what they need to know. That's really my personal opinion. So I think these backer meetups are not a good idea. Really, truly think it's not a good idea. They should simply give it to the testers and lift the NDA so we can simply review the device and let the backers know what we think. That is truly what I think would be the best. And now my video output is low. Can you guys still see me here? Because YouTube gives me like the red button here, which normally means that the output is low. Let me just check that. No, I think the output is good, and I think you should still see me. Yeah, also, honestly speaking, guys, I really believe that the M2 is going to be the final hardware. Really, I mean, they got so much pressure, right? If they would now iterate on that hardware that they have now again, they would lose another, I don't know, couple of months. So let's be honest here. This is going to be the final hardware, right? I truly don't believe that they're going to change this hardware. So why make this circus and make it feel like that the backers could kind of decide if they want this hardware or not? I truly believe that this M2 is going to be the final hardware. So in this case, why make all this fuss? Why have people go there and look at Beat Saber for 5 minutes when you actually already know that this is going to be the final hardware? Really? I mean, I get it. They got so much pressure from their investors to release this. They got so much pressure from the backers to hurry up. They got Star VR breathing up their necks right now. They got the Oculus Santa Cruz coming out in the first quarter of 2019. They are about to lose the sweet spot if they don't release this now, really. And honestly speaking, they can't wait for any more any more obstacles here now, right? So what's this whole circus about, Pimax? Really? What do you guys think? Do you agree with me on that one? Please do let me know in the chat and also in the comment section. Would love to hear from you. What do you guys think about all this Pimax backer and tester meetup? Would love to know what you guys think about it. Anyways, I'm going to Berlin and I'm going to report on what other people have to say. I'm going to report on what games they show, and I will simply try to be your eyes and ears in Berlin. I think that is truly the best that I can do right now. Yes, that's it. All right, guys. that's it for today. Actually, I don't think that I'm going to come back with the daily news tomorrow, because tomorrow morning I'm going to travel to Berlin. And yeah, I have the appointment with Acer, which is going to be very exciting. And I'm going to meet Samsung. So yeah, I think there's going to be lots of interesting content coming up. But I don't think that I can do the daily show. I truly don't think that I can do the daily show. So sorry about this, but lots of interesting content should be available on this content anyways. So also, if you love this channel and if you want actually more content, if you want more of the background story about this, then you can go to my Patreon channel. Yeah, patreon.com/SebastianAng. And you know what? For my trip to Berlin, I'm going to give you lots of extra content, right? When I meet Acer, when I use the Star VR, when I meet the Pimax team, when I meet Sweeviver, when I meet Voodoo, there's going to be lots of extra content showing that on the Patreon. Because on Patreon, you have this cool function, which is basically like Instagram stories, right? So whenever I go out now, whenever I go on a trip, whenever I leave this place, I'm bringing, of course, my phone with me. And I'm making these stories where I kind of report directly about what I do and what I see. And so far I've gotten great feedback from my 84 patrons who say, hey, this is really awesome extra content that they really appreciate. So I'm also this time going to Berlin, when I go to Berlin, to meet the Star VR 1, the Ojo 500, the Pimax team, Sweeviver, and so on. I'm going to put loads of extra content here for my patrons. So for only one adult beverage, for only $3, for only one adult beverage a month, you can join this and you can really be part of the behind the scenes team and get all these awesome information directly there. And you can make sure that I can keep on doing this for you, reporting full time about VR and AR and really going to all these places and bring you with me so that you got really all the information directly when it happens. So definitely check out my Patreon page. It's in the link in the description below. It's called patreon.com/SebastianAng, and only one adult beverage, and you're helping out the channel a lot and you get so much more cool content. All right, guys, that's it. That's everything that I got for this week, actually, because I'm going to go to Berlin. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Really hope that you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up, and please share, spread the news that this channel is very, very good. Guys, I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode, and I'm looking forward to see you in Berlin. Pimax, I'm coming.